All right, everybody, we have made it to the final wave. We've made it to the final wave of the day. The Elite Division for the last WNL Qualifier. Everybody's looking to punch their ticket to regionals. It's Ninja U this year. Should we take a look at the course that these elite athletes are going to run? Let's see what we have in store for them. Here's our head judge out making his way through obstacle 1, now obstacle 2. On to obstacle 3, on and off. First couple obstacles go pretty quick. At about the preteen division, the changes start to become pretty small. And then for the last division here, as we scale upward, they get a little bit steeper again. So the elites have a pretty tough couple obstacles. I would expect everybody in this division to be pretty fast to about this point. And then I would expect them all to take maybe a breath or two right here. This one was an issue today for a lot of the age groups. I think this was the first real headache. Earlier on, it was a pumpkin. They would do this shuffle shay. You can see Judge Skinny will shay there eventually here. There he goes. Now it's a cliffhanger. I think we allowed the entire perimeter early on. Then it's onto this diagonal lachey into the cliff pockets. And now there's no ring. On the earlier age groups, there was a ring here. You can see he'll lachey here eventually. There we go. Now for the star obstacle of the show. Wheel tech. You don't have to do it like this. In fact, this is probably not the beta. However, we did have somebody in the Masters division do a wheelie. We had a lot of crazy stuff happen in that wave in particular. One of the adults folded the wheelchair up flat and frisbeed it and then jumped off of it like a Bosu ball. So that was pretty funny to watch. Then this one. So this one's going to be a little bit trickier. I'd say that obstacle 9, those tilted balance beams inherited the largest buff other than this one here. So these are, for the men, these nunchucks drop, on contact, they drop a good 5 inches or so. So if you focus on the bottoms of the nunchucks that you're allowed there. However, in the women's version, they don't. They start in this lowered position. So you'll see Technician T here doing this obstacle. Taking a few extra swings just to be sure. A couple extra here just to be sure. Then he dismounts out. And that's that. That's the course that these elites are going to run. Getting to be about that time where we head on down to the starting platform. For our first runner in the elite division, it's going to be Mr. Evie White. Evan has qualified for the Ninja Sport Championship finals this season, which is massive. That is a massive accomplishments. So we'll see what he can do here. Got a lot of heavy hitters in this wave. There isn't anything, knowing Evan, there's not anything that I can think of that would really trip him up. there is some new tech. You know, there's the wheelchair tech that he might be new for him. But, you know, we'll see. He's doing the twistaroo. He likes that. Links on out. Let's see what kind of technique he uses here. Oh, he's going to do the kind of sidestep squat down. There he goes. You can see him smiling just a little bit. He cooks on through. There you go. That's nice work out of Evan. See him trying to focus back up. Part of the difficulty of that obstacle, the wheelchair obstacle, is refocusing afterward. You know, you get into it and you're so comfy. You're wheeling along. Evan's looking like we're going to have a finisher real early on here. Just over a minute. I suppose if he's used to NSC level comps, hopping into a WNL. Probably felt like a walk in the park for Mr. Evie, especially running first. That's crazy. On to our next runner, another Obstacle Academy athlete, Sam Sheridan. There he is. He's getting himself ready. Sam's on one of my teams here at Obstacle Academy. Team I actually share now with another coach, Coach Jerry. Mr. Cameraman, Jerry. So you got to see one of his teammates run. Should help. He's running super early, which is tough, but it certainly helps to see somebody you know run. A little bit of continuous lâché posture. That'll give him a head start on his momentum. Handful of chalk. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. He's halfway through the course, about to start obstacle number 6. It's not horribly technical, but it can certainly trip you up. To these cliffhangers, absolutely. He's got real good contact strength. Clean, smooth dismount. Little over a minute and a half. About to start obstacle number 7. Go from this bar into the cliffhanger pockets. They're pretty forgiving ledges. The tiny bit of pressure you have from having to be precise as well. Nice catch, nice save. Onto the chair deck. There he goes. Onto it, no problem. He scoots along and he's out of there. For the tricky one. Depending on your strength as an athlete, I would say this one could be one of the harder ones. Oh, he had it. Comes awfully close onto the last obstacle of the day. Mr. Sheridan, the dropping chucks. See, he's taking the... Probably knows that despite Evan making him look easy, probably quite a few athletes are going to struggle with these ones. Difficult catch, but a great run out of Sam. Sure he'll be excited to try some of these obstacles now that the competition's over. Up next, we have young Busy. Busy was in the commentary booth here just a little bit ago, helping commentate the teen division. Busy ripping through obstacle number 1. Would imagine he'll link through just about everything that he can. Skipping everything that he can. I mean, this is what he said earlier. He said, yeah, he imagines that people are going to go pretty fast through the first couple obstacles. He's 18 seconds in. waiting. We haven't seen anybody link through the second ring in that situation yet. Imagine he'll rip out of here pretty quick. Been putting in a decent amount of work lately. We have kind of we've been arm wrestling, Busy and I. New tech on the wheelchair. He does not commit to the sit. Won't commit to the sit. He committed to the squat. Okay, so this is where he's not going to rest. He's going to link right into the... I mean, the obstacle's not over yet. The course is not done. This last catch, I mean, that thing could be 2 feet further. We had a discussion when we were setting. Technician T didn't think that these guys would be able to catch those. Busy made that look awfully easy. What was his time? His time. He completed all 10 obstacles. He's got a difficulty score of 1 minute and 19 seconds. Insane. That was basically a speed course. Up next, we have Brayton. So the course is wide open now. We've got 2 finishers. Nice save out of Brayton. Wow, I'd like to see this. Brayton's out here. Come on, Brayton. Nice save. Line up this direction change. He is there. I'm glad he committed to that early. Big long swings. Probably has enough for the Lachey here. See if he reaches right away. Pulls back and dismounts. On to obstacle number 6. Not even a minute in. Making great time. Tearing through here pretty good. I mean, this cliffhanger ledge is tiny. Not a problem for Brayton. All kinds of time left. He's about to start obstacle number 7 out of 10. He's got a minute and 40 seconds remaining. Oh, I like his idea. He was going to go backward to set up an easier Lachey downward to the bar. Like how he pre-positioned this pre-positioned the wheelchair, zooming along. Makes it. Comes out of there clean. Imagine a lot of athletes are going to hold their breath on that obstacle specifically. Nice catch out of Brayton. This last catch is tough. These nunchucks are going to drop again. Awesome job out of Brayton. Brayton put together a monster run. So unfortunate with that one fall, and really it wasn't even a burnout type of fall. He just missed his hand. It was one of Brayton's best, probably one of Brayton's best runs that I think we've seen. He really just that one little miss. Could have had a full, clean, clear. Up next we got Sebastian. Seb's been putting in the work again. He's another one of my athletes. So he's seen a couple of his teammates run, seen every obstacle opened up. Nice, comfy link tech. Elite division's out here attacking. Almost fumbles the dish. Makes it happen though. Sets up a direction change real well. Huge swing generation. Sets up nice continuous Lachey posture. Another pull, dismount. Little handful of chalk. Rounding out about 50 seconds into the course. Little cliff catch, no problem for Sebi. He's got to get on out of there. On to another set of cliffhangers. The precision makes these little moves just a little bit trickier. Sets up that lateral shea off, yanks through the bar. No issue. All aboard the hot rod. There he goes, zooming along. In and out of there, picking up points left and right. On to the tricky business. This is tricky. It's a lachey to an angled balance beam. Nice, clean, solid, confident footwork out of Mr. Seb. Last obstacle. Seb's got incredible contact strength. It's going to come down to, can he be precise while tired? And he can. You can see that left hand is about as low. I think he might have 2 fingers on it. But do you take the time to regrip? Can you withstand the drop? Oh, he bangs them together. What a great run out of Sebi. The elites are tearing this course up. Pushing the pace. Trying to get that 1 stride length ahead of each other. Next, we got boilies. We play a game here at Obstacle Academy called Basket Guardian. One of the greatest games ever created. And I think Boilies, he might be one of the best defensive players in the Basket Guardian realm. Cruising through the elite run order here, so he's gotten to see a decent handful of his teammates run. Good contact strength, he's really smooth, good endurance. We've got 2 full clears so far. Both teammates of his. See him get out of there. About a minute and 50 seconds left. Coyle's tearing right along. Just keeps his momentum as he cruises through the cliffhanger ledges. Now he's on to obstacle number 8. The hot rod. There he goes, the side step. On to obstacle number 9. Nice save. He has really good vertical strength. He's also been real smooth and accurate. And he's seen the obstacle done. See if he has the strength left to withstand the drop, and he does. We're going to get another clear. Just stacking up course finishes. That's a nice run out of Mr. Coyle. It's a fist bump from the judge. Up next, another one. Another Obstacle Academy Elite Team, Elite 2 athlete. Andreas Johnson, another NSC Championship qualified athlete. So you know he's been putting in the work. He's got 2 course clears ahead of him. It's kind of going to come down to, you know, what can he do faster than Evan and Busy and Coyle? Pulling through quickly. keeps this pace. He unlocks some good chair beta here. Opting for the step over the step over standard. Yeah, it is fast. I mean, this is a fast run. Oh, it's gonna be close. Minute 10. He has probably 10 seconds or so to beat Busy's time. Light work. He wrenches through. It's gonna be close. I feel like they are like almost identical for time. I wonder, it will come down to who finished which obstacles faster, honestly, because the time score, you know, and granted this stuff will change throughout the course as the point values change. So it's still it's tough to tell, I guess, based on the leaderboard. Up next, we have Mr. Wave, and he's giving us a wave. There he is. Mr. Cohen Dahlstrom. Cohen is qualified for Midwest Ninja Series finals, I believe. Real heavy hitter. He runs neck and neck with a lot of the locals. A lot of the locals here he ends up pretty competitive with. These guys all push each other quite a bit. Seems like they're treating this course a lot like a speed course. I think that they look after they see they're familiar with each other. Yep, that singular skip, provided that he can finish everything else quickly with this. With the same intensity. Oh, he's gonna go for the knee hopper. He's smiling. The knee hopper. And he's out of there. It's gonna be close to Busy and Andreas. He's not gonna have any time to rest if he wants to have a shot at top spots. The jump link is absolutely necessary. Oh, I really thought he was going to link through. He might be a second or two behind those two. Fantastic run. There he is, hyped up. You'd love to see it. Up next, we have the great Maxini. There he is. He's all grown up. He was just a young lad. He was just a young lad back in the day. Now he's here. He's got to see his teammates rip this course apart. Looks like he's going to take all the skips that they were doing. Oh, he is out here making moves. Another athlete. He's busy with school, but he's been putting in the work. He's probably right on pace with some of the fastest. Pick up a handful of chalk. Real technical. We'll see if he opts to do the skip that Cohen just did. Certainly setting up for probably get out of there. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. About to board the hot rod. This, I mean, strangely, this is kind of where you can where you can make up or lose time, depending on your technique, really. He's got 10 seconds to have his hat in the ring for. He does the same jump link skip that we saw. Comfortable catch. He's got a minute and a half remaining. Nice run out of Mr. Maxini. He's got the judge all happy. Great run out of Mr. Maxini. Up next, we have the Hank. This is the last runner on the boys' side for the elite division. There's Hanky. There he goes. Last minute questions, words of advice from the judge. Hank's been on a fitness tear recently. You cannot get enough calisthenics at the gym. He's part of the pull-up club. We have a pull-up club. We have an ab club. He cannot get enough. He loves it. This man loves working out. He also loves a game called Brawl Stars, if you haven't played that game. I went head-to-head with him a couple times, and he hasn't beaten me yet. Poor little guy. I should take it easy on him. Wow, great link tech. Probably could have just pulled all the way through the jumbo rings up there. Little over 2 minutes left. On to obstacle number 7. A minute and 40 seconds remaining. Coming off an ankle injury. Big dismounts probably don't help a whole ton. Onto the hot rod. Yep. We don't get to hear the hot rod sounds much more after this. Just one runner remaining after Hanky. He does not like this. Not like this with that hurt ankle, but he makes it happen. Onto the droppers. Boom. First catch, no issue. 40 seconds left. I can't imagine these ones will be real tough for him. And no problem from Mr. Hanky. It's the last time anybody will do those dropping trucks today. Great run out of Mr. Hanky. Up next, we have our sole female elite WNL athlete of the day. There she is. Miss Berger. She's out here. She means business. She always says, when I ask, hey, how do you feel the course today? She always says, I mean business. Asked her how her brother did today. Her brother was competing in the first youth NSC qualifying competition. She didn't know. She said she was too nervous to watch because she loves him so much. On to obstacle number 6. She doesn't like this jump, I can tell. Lachey to the shelf. Last big Lachey to the shelf of the day, huh? And it's our last runner. Oh no! Kind of an uncharacteristic fall on cliffhangers for Sadie's. Normally got really, really good cliff strength. Maybe she's just worried about this next obstacle. There she goes. Thing ready. Opting for the squat tech we've seen once before. Just taking it slow and steady. Might be nervous up there. See me rolling. Clear. Little over a minute left. Goes. I don't think she loves this obstacle. Oh, she didn't love it at all. Didn't love it at all. One obstacle left. Only difference here for the women's division is the nunchucks don't drop. Just undershoots it a hair. Great run out of Miss Sadie. Great run out of all the elites. We had some great performances. I think that was a lot of clears. It's fantastic work. Shows they've been putting in the work. We're going to tally up scores and make sure everything was entered correctly. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back down on the floor for the awards ceremony momentarily. Right, back down to the floor, everybody. First place for the gals. We got Miss Hamburger. Sadie the Berger. She's on and off. She's all business. It's business time. Third place for the boys. Get Mr. Cohen. Little chunk of hardware. Second place, Mr. Drazini. First place. Busy walking right by the fist bumps. There he goes. Almost left your boy hanging. There he is. Said he was going to go fast. He went fast. There they all are, everybody. That's that flex, homie. We out here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to let these guys swing around for some free time for a little bit. That was our Obstacle Academy Qualifier. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you soon.